Part 3, MoDOT PM Review. In this section, the PM will receive and acknowledge receipt of the transmittal. They will then request the help of additional reviewers if necessary. When a transmittal is sent, there will be email notifications stating that a submittal has been received. The blue button will open the submittal. You will also get a Windows 10 notification from the Bentley Connection client if that's installed on your computer. You can also get this alert when you are logged into the Bentley Connect Center or ProjectWise 365. Here's what the alert looks like if you click on the bell. The link in the alert, unfortunately, does not bring you to the item. This must be a bug. I'm in the Deliverables Management service now, and the submittal shows up in the Incoming tab. From this view, you will see the name of the submittal and the package ID, which is unique and auto-incrementing. The package ID also includes the project name, the letters TR for transmittal, and an incrementing number, and who issued the package. Also, you'll see the issue date and the purpose, which is for review in this case. How many days you are given to acknowledge receipt of the package is shown, and how many days are given to respond. The 2-day to acknowledge and 14 days to respond is the default and can be changed. You will see that the PM has not acknowledged this package yet because of the Acknowledge button being present. Let's open the submittal. At this point, we can see the General tab, Recipients tab, and Documents tab. If I go into the documents now, I can see the file names in the package, but I cannot open the documents because they cannot be opened until I have acknowledged receipt of the submittal. Now we'll click the Acknowledge button. Now the package has been acknowledged and the Responses and My Response tabs appear. You'll also see the status is changed and the acknowledgement date is recorded. Also, the documents listed in the Documents tab can now be viewed. Let's open the Recipients tab. It shows only me. Typically, a submittal should be sent to the MoDOT PM for review. The term PM in ProjectWise 365 is the user role and not the job title. For us, the ProjectWise 365 PM role manages the ProjectWise 365 project and has the right to issue and receive packages. There could have been more recipients. The package could be sent to one or more recipients at multiple organizations for review or for information. Some recipients can receive submittals and not be required to acknowledge or respond, so it's very flexible. Typically, a package should be sent to one individual per organization because that person will be charged with consolidating and providing a response for the organization or be responsible for delegating that responsibility. These are some best practices, but may not fit all situations. Let's open the Documents tab. I'm looking at the package that was put together by the consultant, and I can drill down and look at the files and folders by clicking on them. This area will show me where I am in the folder structure and is how you navigate back to the higher level. It also indicates how many files are in this level and below. Since I'm at the top level, this number indicates how many total files there are in the package, which is 6. Now I'll click on the Plan folder here. Since I've gone deeper in the directory structure, the path and number of files will be updated. Clicking on this downward symbol will expand the file and display additional information. Clicking it again will collapse it. The search area can be used to search the current folder downward in the structure for file names and folder names. The number of files found will update. Now I'll open Responses. This is the location that someone goes to see all the responses to the package. It provides a dashboard that presents a nice display at the top, and you can look at the full package contents as you scroll down. Now let's look at the My Response tab. This is where reviewers go to review documents and provide their own responses. PMs can review and respond to the submittal, but often they will need some help and additional expertise. The PM can invite additional reviewers from the project team. The additional reviewer will only receive the documents to review that are assigned, but can go to the Documents tab to see the entire package. One way to invite additional reviewers, a document at a time, is to click the Additional Reviewers tab on the document. On this tab, there is an Additional Reviewers button. If you would rather invite reviewers for multiple files at one time, you can select the group of files and click the Add Reviewers button up here. After you press the Add Reviewers button, you will see a list of participants from the project's deliverables management. You can select as many as you want to be an additional reviewer for the group of files chosen. At the end of the review process, the PM will consolidate the responses into a single response for the department. Consolidation of responses is a project manager role. This right to consolidate responses can be assigned to an additional reviewer here. When the files are sent to the additional reviewers, the PM can add a message. You will get a reminder that you must consolidate the responses and respond to the sender before the due date. Now we will continue to add reviewers and have changed to the excess folder where there is one file. We will put a check by the file and add a reviewer. We will add a message. Request sent. Once the additional reviewer has been invited, we can expand the file and see the invited reviewer is listed. Now we are at the top level of the package. There is one file at this level and we will add a reviewer. This time we'll expand the file area and press this button. As before, we choose the reviewers and then send a message. Now I have assigned the additional reviewers for the entire package. The PM now waits for the review to be completed. The recipient is the default consolidator of responses unless it is delegated. The responses will become available for the consolidator as they are submitted by the additional reviewers. The reviewers can submit them one at a time or as a completed set. The transmittal responses will not be visible to the other team members until after they are sent back to the consultant by the PM.